This week we read from the Torah, Parashat Tzav. It's not most people's favorite Torah portion, with a lot of details about exactly how various sacrifices were carried out in the ancient temple. Rabbi Nicole Auerbach, writing in the Mussar Torah commentary, focuses on the very specific rituals for the asham, the offering that was brought by those who had broken covenant with God in some way and needed to come back. And in just a minute, I'm going to tell you how she applies this now to our current predicament with COVID-19. But first, let's read what she says specifically about the asham, the guilt offering. The minutiae of this ritual, while perplexing to modern readers, are essential to the purposes it serves. This offering addresses a situation in which the person has in some way transgressed the boundaries that God has set, threatening the order that governs her relationship with society and with God. By requiring painstaking attention to detail, the guilt offering, like other sacrifices prescribed in Leviticus, calls individuals back from the inattention or lack of resolve that may have caused them to astray. It reasserts the importance of imposing scrupulous order in their behavior. Because the sacrifice is made publicly, the community comes to witness both the chaos that was created and the new commitment to reordering the penitent's behavior. You doubtless heard in the way that I emphasized that reading that the word order in Hebrew seder, appropriate for this week, is particularly important. What Rabbi Auerbach is suggesting is that the person whose life has become out of order, disordered, needs order, particular amount of order, ritual, in order to reset her life. So this week I had the occasion to be on a webinar with Rabbi Auerbach. She was teaching this commentary, and she put up a slide in which she talked about how the very same lesson applies to our lives today. How many of us are feeling out of order. Our lives are not organized the way that they usually are. She started off by saying it's important to start the day by changing from our nighttime pajamas into our daytime pajamas. Some of us have to get a little more dressed than that. But and she talked about setting up rituals for, going ahead and eating on schedule and getting up on schedule and going to bed on schedule and all of those things so that we maintain some order that will help us really with our mental health and our physical health as we endure these difficult weeks and months. At the end, she shared an insight that I found really enlightening. She said, have you noticed on Facebook how many people are baking? Sure, it's been hard because they're at home more. But she said baking, as opposed to cooking, requires a specific order, following a recipe exactly as it is written. She said it's comforting to follow that order, to have some orderliness in one's life in order to survive this most difficult situation. And of course, it's good to eat what's cooked, what's baked. So now I'm going to read the very specific order of the ritual of the asham, of the guilt offering, from chapter 7 of the book of Leviticus, verses 1 through 5. Baruch hu et Adonai havorach, Baruch Adonai havorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai havorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato, Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. V'zot Torat ha'asham. And this is the Torah of the asham, the guilt offering. Kodesh Kodashim hu. It is most holy. B'makom asher yishchetu et ha'olah, yishchetu et ha'asham. The asham offering, that guilt offering, should be offered in the same place where the olah, the fully burnt offering, is slaughtered. Ve'et damo yizrok al hamizbeach saviv, and its blood should be sprinkled all around the altar. Ve'et kol chelbo yakriv mimenu et ha'aliyah ve'et ha'chelev ha'mechase et ha'kerev, and all of its fat shall be offered, shall be brought up to God. This includes the fat of the broad tail and the fat that covers the internal organs. Ve'et shtei haklayot, and both kidneys, ve'et hachelev asher alehen, and the fat that's on those two kidneys, asher al haksilim, which is above the loins, ve'et hayotelet al hakaved, and the protuberance of the liver, al haklayot, above the kidneys, yisilena, you should take them out together. V'hitil otam hakohen, and the kohen, the priest, shall turn them into smoke, hamizbecha, on the altar, asher l'Adonai, which is God's altar, asham hu. This is the asham, the guilt offering. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah temet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Shabbat shalom.